TikTok sucks. I have 600. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok right now, it'd be great. Follow me on thank you. Yeah, TikTok man. So yeah, usually we have the house band here, Adam and Sean. You guys know Adam and Sean. Yeah. Do you guys have their numbers? We're gonna put up their number right now on the screen, and we're all gonna text them at the same time and say "fuck Finland." Okay? We'll do that. Fuck Finland. You already texted them? So you said, you're like, where the fuck are you guys? They didn't even respond to my texts. They were like, we're quitting the show. We're done. We're done with the show. But thanks, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We have a fun show for you tonight. We got Emelie Felina is doing I've been doing comedy for many years, and no one comes to my shows anymore. But Emelie, I gotta tell people it's my first time again. You know what I mean? Because it feels like the first time. You know, just something like that. People still wouldn't show up to my show, but it's fine. Let's go. Thanks for coming. It's going to be fun. We also have special guest comedian Joe Dungan is here. And we got some other surprises mixed up in store for you guys, so it's going to be fun. But what do you think? You guys want to start this monologue right now?
Let's go.
You want to start this monologue? Come on, get it out. So this is what's happening in the news right now. A couple was banned from Disneyland after wearing matching inappropriate shirts in the park. Yeah. His said, I gave her the D. No. With the Disney D logo. And hers said, I wanted the D. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, cough it up for that. He was the one in the park. It did get out of hand, though. It got out of hand in the park. That's why I had to shut it down, because a single mom was walking around saying, looking for the D. So, looking for it. Looking for the D, baby. Looking for the D. This is cool. Scientists are now saying that by the year 2050, we could have the technology to live 1,000 years. Yeah, 1,000 years. Yeah. And in 30 years, 1,000 will also be the temperature outside because of global warming. So, it's going to be great. 1,000. Fucking hot out here. This is crazy. This is nuts. It's the same temperature as hell? This is hell. If a tree falls in a deforested forest, does anybody hear it?
Yes.
Just blow. Everyone leaves like, I fucking what? This is blew my mind. This is cool. A new study has shown that people who are in love maintain eye contact for 75% of the time. Aw, look at all the couples looking at each other. Super cute. Bringing them together. Oh, they're even kissing. There we go. Bringing them together. Yeah, 75% of the time they make eye contact. And the other 25% of the time, they were checking your Instagram post like, who the fuck is Emelie? What? Who the fuck? She liked all of your posts. Why? Who is she? Babe, look at my eyes. Don't worry about it. How you doing? Doing good? This was really cool. In the UK, a retail store is going to start giving a paternity leave for employees that get a new dog. Giving them a nice amount of time off. It's really sweet, right? Yeah, that sounds cute. It's so cute. It's such a cute story, yeah. In other news, a little bit about myself. I just adopted 57 puppies, so just adopted them.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thanks, man. I'm a dad of 57 puppies. Got the whole year off. I'm good. Got the whole year off. A design graduate in the Netherlands has built a gun that turns your tears into bullets.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a thing you put on your face, like kind of like it drips down and then turns the bullets, like it puts CO2 on there and turns the bullet, like turns the tears into bullets. Yeah. And look, if this does land in the wrong hands, the most powerful person on earth could be Taylor Swift. Could be a lot of T Swift fans. Okay, a lot of T Swift. Like, I'm fucking leaving. I'm a Swifter. I'm a Swifty. It's Swifty, right? Swifty. We just start rapping and doing dances. Actually, speaking of Taylor Swift, a former Trump official stated that she was almost fired for playing Taylor Swift in her office. Wow. She almost got fired for that. Yeah. Meanwhile, to be extremely safe, Pence always had his headphones on listening to Elton John. So. I'm not the man no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Oh my God! Oh, President Trump. Nothing. It's your speeches. I'm sorry. Your speeches. What a weird tag at the end of that one. Doctors have been working on a COVID pill that you could take after feeling symptoms and testing positive.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Could have used that one before.
Right? Could have used it before. Yeah, you can use it now. Actually, it's just like a morning after pill, so it's safe to say we can call it Plan C. It's a Plan C. Listen, babe, I did pull out. Last night was great, but I gotta tell you, I had a fever and a cough. So we better take Plan C. Better take it. Plan C, baby. Speaking of pulling out, what a weird segue that was. That's my monologue. No. Speaking of pulling out, I'm out of here. There's a new trend. Is my tie okay? I gotta check my tie. Is it all right?
It's great.
Thank you so much. Just want to get a little compliment up here. Thank you so much. 75% eye contact was with me and you, bro. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. Hey, hearts. This is, speaking of pulling out, there's a new trend in dating called fluid bonding, where couples don't use protection in order to have more intimacy with each other.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because nothing brings a couple together more like STDs. So nothing. Oh my God, he's such a nice guy. He gave me gonorrhea.
It is the gift that keeps on giving.
This was really cool. A brothel in Austria is offering free sex to people that get vaccinated. Yeah. All I got was a free donut and 25% off at CVS. Come on. Step it up, US. What's going on? Going to Austria, get another shot, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. At the Capital One Center in DC, they were seen craning up tons of food trucks to the roof, which is the second highest thing rising in the city besides gas. So that's the second highest thing. Anybody drive? Okay, great. We Ubered here. It doesn't matter what the gas prices are. The Korean barbecue truck, though, did get stuck on the 4th floor. And it's safe to say because there was a weird doll at the top. You know, it was just weird. What if the old man from Squid Game just came out? Would you shit yourself if he was here? He was like, anyway, I'm gonna tell you something. I love that guy. I love him. He's awesome. I wish he was my grandpa. He's a cool dude.
Did you watch the whole series?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
know. I don't want a spoiler alert. Fuck the camera. Spoiler alert. If no one's seen it yet, you won't all ruin it. During a live, this is an insane story. During a live concert, Sophia Urista, the lead singer of a rock cover band, peed directly on a fan's face on stage. It's insane. Yeah, and no, it wasn't during a cover of R. Kelly. It was not during a cover of R. Kelly. It was a rock song. It wasn't. If you don't know her, do you guys know her? You know who that is? She's kind of like the rock version of Cardi B, but it's safe to say we're going to start calling her Cardi P. You know what I mean? Hey-o! Cardi P. Cardi P. I love that. I love that. That's my favorite joke tonight. Thank you. Due to this, fucking, play the music again. We'll cut it again. We'll cut it together.
Yeah, I felt that. I'll just go.
Due to the last year's labor shortages, a lot of companies are saying that they may not be able to have a. Fuck this joke. Why am I gonna say this joke? I'm gonna say it now. I don't even need the joke. What they're saying is they're not gonna have Santa Clauses. Is what they're saying. Companies are cutting costs for Santa. That's what's best. I know it's bullshit. But listen, if you still want to, they're gonna have Judy from HR down there giving presents out. And she might get paid time off for your mom and dad. So that was the joke. Should have just thrown it away. You know.
I love that.
During an interview, Kirsten Dunst said that the pay gap between her and Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man was extreme. Yeah. Well, sorry, Kirsten, but do you have a shot of you crying forever as a meme? I'm sorry. Do you? Come on. Give him the money. Give him all the money. A lot of Kirsten Dunst fans in the crowd. We're going to play Bring It On. This was really cool. This is this weekend is her birthday. Ann Turner Cook, the woman who was the original Gerber baby, is celebrating her 95th birthday this weekend.
God damn.
95 years old. Yeah. It's also a sentimental moment for her because Gerber is actually the only thing she can still eat now. So. Here comes the airplane. Here comes. I was the original Gerber baby. All right. Got a lot of Gerber fans in the crowd. A lot of Gerber fans. In an interview, Ed Sheeran talked about how his wife almost lost her engagement ring hanging out at a strip club in Toronto. Damn. Yeah. They were able to find it right away because strippers and married men never wear the ring to the strip club. So, they're like, whose ring is that? It's not mine. But I'll take these dollars. Not strip club fans, all right? And finally, the average person takes between 17,000 and 23,000 breaths a day. You know that? 17,000 and 23,000 breaths a day. Look, mine only clocks in about 10,000 because you always take my breath away, babe. That was our monologue. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight. You guys ready to have an amazing show? Huh? You ready? Keep this energy going. We've been doing this show for over 2 years now, almost 3, and a staple of this show every single month is our next segment. So guys, I want you guys to get it super loud. Get it super loud in here. For Sports and a Half with my man Brian McDaniel.
Mike Perkins, everybody. Come on. Sorry guys, welcome to Sports and a Half. I am Brian McDaniel. Hey, look, you guys might not be into sports. You might be like, what? He's going to talk to us about sports? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you have feelings about everything I say, okay? If you like something I say, I want to hear your cheer. Let me hear you. Let me hear you cheer. Yeah. If you don't like something I say, I want to hear you boo. Let me hear you boo. Boo. Yeah. Good. If you don't have any feelings about it, I want you to sack up and get some feelings. Come on, let's do this. Sports and a Half. Here we go. All right. Biggest story in all of sports. The Staples Center is going to be renamed the Crypto.com Arena. I agree. In related news, the Dodgers are now going to be featuring the Dozier dog. Okay, all right. The Lakers are going to be playing at the Crypto.com Arena. The Clippers' new stadium is going to be the Blood.com Arena. The Cryptos versus the Bloodos. It's a gang war! Crypto. What? Why? I hate you guys. I'm so with you. I'm a huge Lakers fan. They all hate it. All of us hate it. We hate the Crypto.com thing. It's like, you had no creativity? You had to call it Crypto.com? You couldn't call it haven for criminals and money launderers that ruins the environment and is a supercomputing hellscape.com arena? I hate it. Sports and a Half. The Red Sox are buying the Penguins. What? This is true. The Red Sox are buying the Penguins because there's no two cities like Pittsburgh and Boston that scream, we can get along. Paul's a Pittsburgh fan. How do you feel about this, Paul?
I'm not a fan.
Thanks. More Paul on TikTok, guys. Get all the Paul you want on fucking TikTok. Okay. The United States men's national soccer team beat Mexico for the 3rd time this year. Whoa! Soccer. The only place where a U.S. wall is effective. Sports and a Half! You guys are young and sensitive. Okay. Coach K, legendary Duke basketball coach Mike Krzyzewski, his grandson, who is also on the Duke basketball team, got popped for a DWI. Yeah. Coach K was so disappointed. He was like, this is the kind of behavior we expect out of our lacrosse team. Duke lacrosse. Okay, look it up. All right. Sports and a half. Yeah, sports and a half. Okay. This joke not good enough for you. This joke, TikTok level joke. Fuck it. Okay. All right. Last story. This story is fucking bananas. I bet you guys haven't heard this story. The Cleveland baseball team, okay? The Cleveland baseball team, who are and have been known as the Indians, who are renaming themselves the Guardians. Okay? I like that. I'm a fan of that. You guys have no feelings about it. Bullshit. Okay. You don't like the renaming. Okay. Here's the thing. They're going to have to share their name with a local roller derby team.
That's what it is!
Okay, mixed feelings on this. The baseball team announced the name knowing about the roller derby team and felt like they could just steamroll them and steal the name. And then they got dragged into court by the roller derby team.
Yes!
Yeah? And now they have to share the name, and I had this whole joke about how it was so ironic that the Indians were trying to take something just by force, when I read further and I found out that the roller derby team is a men's roller derby team! What? This touched every sexist bone in my body! Or every bone in my body! I was like, what the fuck are you? A men's roller derby team? Roller derby is a women's badass countercultural feminist place, and men should not be taking that space. You, and I will stand by that because I am a sexist feminist.
Sports and a half, baby!
Fuck yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Pittsburgh, they're...
Fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston, guys. Give it up one more time for my and Brian McDaniel. Listen, it's Thanksgiving time.
It is?
It's Thanksgiving time, so we figured on the show we'd have a nice cooking segment for you guys. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
This is Cooking It Up with Yuri Dentro.
Yeah! There he is! Namaste! Namaste! I'm Chef. You're a new Stentro! So what you got for us, Yuri? We are cooking cookies! Yeah! You like cookies? Yeah. You eat cookies? I love cookies. Right. Let's make the cookies! Yeah. I have only one apron. It is for me. Your smile is the apron of your face. 75% eye contact. Hey, I have the dough for the cookies. Oh yeah. Put fuck-ups, or anything that causes negative energy.
So Yuri, is this a family recipe that you have?
My family exists within the universe. My family is all of the energies in this room. We are all related.
Yuri Dentro, ladies and gentlemen.
That's perfect.
It is your noose.
Your noose?
We put the cookies in the oven. Now, for the vegetables. Vegetables are for eating. And other things. We feel each vegetable for the soul inside.
You gonna put these in the cookies?
We are going to cut the vegetables and eat them.
Some vegetables are not for eating. Some of them you can wear.
Oh yeah.
Get this dry cut.
Some of the vegetables you can feel.
Oh, it's not fake.
This vegetable soul is 25,000 years old. We will cut this one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Careful.
Yeah, this is it. All right.
We cut. This vegetable soul is 10,000 years old. It's 5 each side. Now we chop.
Oh my God!
There's nothing wrong. Blood is the energy of our veins flowing through the universe. I will release it. Have a napkin. I will take care of it.
We call somebody to get
This is the tourniquet of my soul. It's fine. It's fine. We move on. We move forward.
There's like a lot of blood in the onion.
No, it's fine.
Okay, all right.
There's nothing wrong.
No.
Would you like to taste?
No, I'm good. I'm good. All right. A lot of blood and all right.
Can I taste?
Blood makes everything delicious.
You booked him, right? I think you need. Okay.
Oh, I'm fine. Everything is beautiful. You just practice self-care. And then all of your energies will balance out.
All right. We're burning. We gotta call somebody. Okay. Yep. All right. We're burning the stage. Okay.
It is the cookies. Burning is just the transfer of energy into the universe. Let's They are done. Would you like to try?
Yeah, you try, Mike.
Let's do it at the same time.
I wouldn't eat those.
Okay, that's not easy.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm moving. That wasn't bad. All right.
Swallow it.
Fourth and a half.
But when one is one with the universe, one will make contingencies. Such as going to the supermarket.
All right. Woo!
These are amazing cookies.
Thank you. They're from the universe. And your no stintro. Guys, one more time for your no stintro. Everybody, please get him a Band-Aid too. Please, get him a Band-Aid. So listen, guys, here at the show, we have a lot of sponsors. Yeah, we do a lot of sponsorships and stuff. Actually, I forgot to mention at the top of the show. Guys, half of the ticket sales is going to the No Home Alliance to help the homeless, right? And here's a word from one of our sponsors. A PSA, if you will.
Joey. You know, you make us a lot of money. I can't doubt that. You run a fine establishment. We get to do our business. You get to do your business. Yada, yada, yada. Everyone's happy. You know, but do you understand when I say the term clean energy?
Yeah, Jimmy. I understand. It's about minimizing carbon footprints and all that good stuff, yeah.
He's a smart guy. Carbon footprints. There's also other factors to it. I mean, I'm not a big scientific guy, but I know the ozone layer's all messed up and stuff. But we can all do our part to help keep our Mother Earth living. Now, one thing that I know I do is I always turn the lights off when I leave.
No, Jimmy. No, I didn't leave the lights on. I swear I didn't leave the lights on. Just once that it was a long day. I just forgot once. I didn't mean anything by it.
I just forgot. I mean, I don't know. Tony Toothpick, whenever you leave the house, you turn the lights off?
Every time.
Every time he turns the lights off. So what made you forget?
Just a long day. Just a long day.
Just a long day. We all have long days, do we not, Tony Toothpick?
Longest days.
Now, what I've had a long day of pondering over is, what are we supposed to do about this?
You could put up a note. Leave a note by the light switch, by the door, that says, remember to turn the lights off. I'll do it.
I think one reminder that I always leave for myself is ask Tony Toothpick what to do. Tony Toothpick, what should we do about it?
I say we light them up like a Christmas tree. Come on. If you light me up, that'll just waste more electricity. Come on. Come on.
It needs to be clean.
Oh, come on.
This has been a public service announcement from the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Please help us conserve. Thank you.
Guys, make sure this holiday season you help turn the lights off at certain times. You know what I mean? You don't want to leave them on.
I'll never do it again.
Right, Tony Toothpick? The longest days. The longest days.
days.
Are you guys ready for a segment that we just started last month?
Yes.
Are you guys ready for this really amazing segment we're about to do right now? It is a segment that we like to call First Time Funny or Flop. This is your very So guys, keep it going for Emelie Felina.
For everyone that doesn't know me, my name is Emmy. This is my first time doing stand-up, and be gentle, please. I'm actually, I don't know if you know this or not, I'm foreign, and other than my friends believe, they think that I'm from the wizardous world of Harry Potter. They think I look like Dobby. They tell me every single day. I'm actually from Austria, the place that provides free sex for vaccination. I have 6 roommates. One of them shits on the floor continuously, expects me to clean it up, and today, this pervert stole my roommate's underwear, dragged it to his bed, and then ripped it apart. His name is Stanley.
Yeah.
3-month-old puppy. I'm not sure he's like a Chihuahua mix. He's a little shit, but we love him. The rest of the roommates is not better, I would say.
They're all here.
I know, they're all here, no offense. But they say I'm Meredith Blake, they say I'm Paris Hilton before the nose job. Thank you for that. And when they first said that to me, I grabbed my fake Gucci glasses, went to Starbucks, and just like, I was like, these bitches don't know anything. And when I got back, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I see it. I see it. I too am a judgmental, delusional bitch that should just shut the fuck up. I didn't though, and now I'm here. And I just thought I would give you an insight of what it is like to be me. And just my thoughts, my brain, whatever. I think I have like a really interesting mind. My parents, they have friends who are neurologists, and I've went up to them several times and I was like, hey, like I think like I could be like a really good subject for a study. I even harassed them for like a whole dinner, and I have still not heard back yet. But I'm going back in winter, so I will continue my course.
Don't give up!
Thank you. Thank you. I will not. And I just thought I would like give you an insight in case you know someone who wants to do a study with me. Some thoughts I have on the daily is when I'm like really bored in like public places. I will just like figure it out, and I'll like look around, and then I'll be like, okay, who's like messed up and who has like really dark secrets? And I'm gonna be like, okay, like you probably like have somebody under your floorboards. You cheated on your wife. You have more kids than your wife knows. And it's just like a fun game like to play. I don't know what to tell you. What else do I do? I think about, what else? Sorry. I think about, for example, hands. I think hands are really important. Like, do you have nice hands? I think that's important. And I have a system set up to see how I like kind of determine if you have nice hands or not. I decide that by if you are a cook or a dentist, and anything of your hands would be like really close to me and I would be grossed out. You have gross hands. And then there's a new scale for boyfriend material. If I like think of myself and I'm like, do I want this person's hands inside me? If the answer is no, it's a no.
Yes!
And last but not least, I am very delusional. When I first came up here, I was like, this microphone is going to be like way too small for me. Like,
I got you, girl.
Thank you. I think like I'm 6 feet tall most of the time. I have really tall friends, so most of the time I'm like in my head, I'm like, you're a short person. Like, I bet you can't reach that. I can't reach that. Like, why would I think that? I also think I'm like really ripped. I'm not that way. I talk to people that way, like as if I could take them in a fight any second. I also think I could take most of you in a fight any second.
Yeah, you could.
Probably not. Let's find out. Thank you.
Friends and my stand-up tapes. I want to add it to that. That was your first time ever. Emelie Felina, ladies and gentlemen. This is the whole thing of the segment is first time funny or flop. It's like back in the day, like Johnny Carson day. Everybody know Johnny Carson? Yeah. So if a comic did great, they would get the couch to talk. But with this, no matter what, you're getting the couch, and then we get to talk to you after. No, you did great. You did amazing. What I'm saying.
This is getting really awkward.
What I'm saying is, you did amazing. But I wanted. This is the whole like. Talk about this is your very first time. So how do you feel?
Good.
Emelie Felina, ladies and gentlemen. How does it feel? I thought you did 5 minutes of stand-up for the very first time, and let's talk about it.
It was so strange because I can barely see anyone. So I was just trying to figure out where people were sitting.
Yeah.
And I forgot like half of my jokes, but that's fine.
Well, how did that? In that one moment, you're like, let me think.
Let me think. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we just gonna leave? And then I was like, no.
Just get off stage.
Yeah, just like that was it. Thank
What
you.
were you thinking in that moment? Were you like, holy shit? Like,
I
did
was
you have to like?
What else do I think about like every day?
You had to like backpedal and stuff, and then you asked to fight the audience, which is very funny.
Catch me outside.
You're very. Your very first time doing stand-up, you're like, I'll fucking fight anybody.
I will. I
In
truly
this-
believe that I can. Yes. I know I can.
That's amazing. Very funny stuff too. Like, okay, so where did all that? You have 6 roommates.
Well, 5 and 1 is a dog. But
Okay, great. You have 5 roommates.
Yeah.
It's like, are they all here today? Okay. I seen that the dog was up in the booth, I think, too. He was giving you the light, I think. He's like, can you feed me? What's going on? So this is amazing. I love that you did great on your first time. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep doing it? How do you like? That's like the high of stand-up, right?
Yeah, this came really quickly. Like I heard about this last week. And,
yeah.
Like Adam was just like.
I know Adam. Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, Mr. Chamberlain
Fuck
was
Finland, by
just
the
like,
way.
do this.
Fuck Finland!
So you're just like, okay, like Wednesday, just like show up and like be prepared. And I was like,
Yeah. So you prepared all this material in a week.
well, yesterday.
You did this yesterday?
Most of it, yeah.
I'm quitting comedy, ladies and gentlemen. So you wrote all this material done yesterday. So what was your process?
Some of it is from my class.
Okay.
From Mr. Chambers' class.
Oh, love
so
it.
Some people already knew, and
Okay.
the other stuff was just like yesterday.
Yeah. I love that. One thing that I loved in your set was you're from Austria, like you
Yeah.
said.
Well, Germany, but
Germany. Okay.
I live in Austria.
You live in Austria, it's so great. I mean, I'm an improv guy myself. I started at UCB and stuff. So I didn't start UCB. Like I'm one of the forefathers of UCB. But I started doing improv and stand-up around the same time. Did you realize that you improved in the middle of your stand-up? That you riffed?
No.
When you said Austria, just like Mike said at the
like,
top of the show, and you got you tagged that.
Oh yeah.
That's incredible.
Because I was like, I was gonna say like I'm from Germany, but then I was like, Austria came up like.
Yeah. So that's your quick thinking. You riffed for your first time doing stand-up. Thank you so much for doing the show.
Thank you for having
And this
me.
is incredible. You did your very first stand-up, guys. Emelie Felina. I'm going to do a tight 20 to follow that energy. Just kidding. We're not going to do that. Listen, we have that was amazing, right?
I'm never doing stand-up.
That's incredible. It was great.
I've done it in a room full of people who are just looking at their phones and stuff. And they're like, yeah, haha, get off the stage. I'm like,
Yes.
I'm out.
What the hell?
I'm going home and cry.
Oh, but that was great. Yeah, but one more time, Emelie Felina. I love that. One thing that I love too is that TikTok isn't your very first rodeo. You're a TikTok phenomenon.
Not a phenomenon, but I have a somewhat sizable following.
A sizable following. That's awesome. So, tell us about that.
I went through a bad breakup, and my ex said no one wanted to see me do videos and be funny, and now I have 418,000 followers.
We're gonna send her this tape right now. So what do you got? You got some compilation of your videos,
just
right?
random shit I've done.
Hell yeah.
No, on the fly. So.
Hell yeah.
See how this goes.
So guys, this is my partner in crime, Mr. Paul Brodo. This is his TikTok compilation.
Go, Paul.
What the fuck?
We are Venom.
What was that, man?
God damn, Spider-Man! Which shape am I gonna get? I'm gonna fucking die! I look like Grug Crude? Holy shit! Yo, man. Where'd you say you downloaded this Zootopia from? Hey, man, you want a banana? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck, George? Come on!
They were too busy for a pup cup. I'm sorry.
Yeah, too busy for a pop cup, Dave. Too busy for that double 50 large frappuccino, are they, Michelle? Cut it with the bullshit! Hey, man, your pencil sharpener isn't working. My what? Your pencil sharpener on the nightstand next to your bed? Oh, no. Wait.
Yo, man, we're getting takeout. What do you want?
Number 12, cock.
Fuck? Oh, shit, they have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Paul Brodo. Where can we follow you on TikTok?
If you really want to follow me, it's Paul.Brodo on TikTok.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Brodo. Are you guys ready for our special guest comedian of the night?
Hell
Yes. Are you guys ready for our special guest comedian of the night?
Hell
I love this guy. He performs all over the place. He's been at a ton of festivals and stuff. Guys, get the applause going. Get it going for my man Joe Dungan.
Thanks, everybody. Wow. There's a lot of litter on the floor. Do you hire a guy?
He's in Finland.
Finland. Oh, God. Jeez. What the fuck are those guys doing in Finland? I know. Hey, let's go traveling. I know. Let's go to Scandinavia in November. Because it's not going to be cold or anything. Jeez. I know those guys. I like them. A couple of douchebags, but I like them. What the hell's wrong with them? What's wrong with me? Why am I talking this way? It's not usually my opener to come out in front of a room full of people and say, yeah, Adam and Sean, douchebags. Just not my thing. Anyway, hi, I'm Joe. Oh, they speak English. This is promising. All right. I'm Joe Dungan, and I was not your middle school vice principal. It's the way I dress, all right? Don't, hey, you know, you get older and you're gonna get worse at this too. So, wherever you are in life, like by applause, who here is under 30? At least you're smart enough to be happy about it. It gets worse. We're trying to stop global warming. Nope. Nope, it'll be hot when I'm dead, and when you're dead, it'll be even hotter. Enjoy your 80s if you make it that far. I think global warming should have happened sooner. I mean, imagine if all the icebergs had melted 100 years ago. Then the Titanic never would have been made into that shitty movie. I mean, Tom, did I get groans over here?
What?
Did I get some groaning? Somebody was upset that I crapped on Titanic.
Titanic's so good.
Time out. What the fuck did I just walk into? Apparently it is. All right. I think I was going to do a set tonight, but my set might as well be in the cards on the floor right now. I don't know. I can tell you. Okay, here's a joke. This is a joke. This is going to pretend that things haven't gone off the rails. Let's just pretend that, oh, here's a comedian, everybody. Oh, look, be quiet, Brittany. Here comes a comedian. And then this is me telling a joke. Hey, I'm from Los Angeles. I went to California State University, Northridge. I graduated in 4.5 years. It would have been 4 years, but I couldn't find parking.
Yeah.
Did anybody else go to CSUN by applause? Oh, all yeah. only 40,000 people there, for God's sakes. You know, they let in 12,000 people a year, but they get 12,000 applicants a year, but they only let in the very best and brightest 11,500. So, kind of exclusive. I don't know. Where'd you go to college?
The academy.
We all go
Bama!
to the same school.
Bama!
You all go to, I'll get to you in a minute, Sal. I love how I said the academy. I'm like, which one? This is Los Angeles. Every school is an academy.
That's facts.
Every school is college prep, which I think is a strange thing to call a high school. Because technically, shouldn't every high school be college prep? How shitty is your high school? We're like, no, you're done. You're going to go work at the mall after this. The Academy of Dramatic Arts?
Yes.
You're still going?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ, getting younger and younger by the second. So, in Pasadena, right?
No.
It's on the Brea.
Yeah, on the Brea.
Okay. All
Hollywood.
right. A little bit aggressive, but. It's on the Brea. I'm Pasadena. Nonsense. Well, okay, fuck Finland, fuck Pasadena. We're going a little aggro towards the geography here, aren't we? Let's cool it for a second. All right, just so I can skip the bit. Does the Academy have a football team?
No.
All right, anyway.
You're looking at him. The S and A stands for sports.
You did what?
The S in ATA stands for sports. The joke is there is no S. We're athletes. We don't play sports.
Alabama, you say?
Woo! Roll Tide.
The Crimson Tide. That's a colorful name.
It is.
That is colorful, and they have an amazing sports history.
Yeah, football maybe.
In football, yeah, I was going to say, let's narrow the focus here, in football. Also, that game against Auburn where they, lost at the end. Oops, I'm sorry, is that out loud? He and I are having a moment. This is the sports people like to fuck with each other because it's fun. And what you don't know right now is Alabama and Auburn are fierce rivals, and several years ago on Thanksgiving, Alabama played Auburn, and at the end of the game, Alabama took a giant shit and lost. In a very ugly way, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Everybody at that game suffered because they all had to go to sleep in Alabama that night. So. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Let's shit on Mississippi and make it fair. No, at Cal State Northridge, the football team were called the Matadors, which does not inspire the most confidence. Why is other teams come in to be like, we're the Bulldogs, we're going to run you right over. It's like, oh yeah, we're the Matadors. We will let you. How'd you guys survive the pandemic? Did you gain weight or lose weight? Okay, I said half and half, gain and lose. Actually, yeah, I lost a little weight. I took better care of myself. I started eating better. I started eating walnuts. Walnuts? No, walnuts are good for you. They're very tasty, especially inside of a brownie. Jeez. Misplaced priorities. They get so angry at brownies. So much for my devil's food cake joke. I made rice. I'd never made rice before. Last year I made rice for the very first time.
Nice.
I think you have applause breaks for the weirdest shit in this stuff.
Misplaced priority.
You tell everybody anything, like whatever, I made rice. You go, boy! Okay, like you're celebrating too soon. I made rice for the first time last year and it came out soggy. So I put my iPhone in it. They're a little faster than you guys, so 1 point for this side. I actually cut back on my drinking this year, too.
The joke is that the iPhone would fix the rice.
Should I have brought the tutor with me? I can go back to my middle school and get the tutor. Oh, for God's sakes. I am not taking you to karaoke. Good. I'm glad you're having fun. I mean, this is good. Let me wrap it up with this. By applause, who knows some dumb people? Anybody know some dumb people?
I know that guy.
Alabama!
Last 45 seconds are about me. Just come on. Contain yourselves. I worked with a guy once who said he played guitar. And I said, lead, rhythm, or bass? He said, both. I once went out with a woman who said, I wish every day was Friday, because then the next day would be Saturday. One time I was flying from Los Angeles to Seattle. Los Angeles to Seattle. Los Angeles to Seattle. The woman sitting next to me said, oh, it's such a tough plane ride for me because of the jet lag. I called up a restaurant once. I said, are you on the north side of the street or the south side of the street? The hostess said to me, which direction are you coming from? All right, I could end on something better, but you might explode. I'm calling it there. Thank you very much.
What do you think? You want to talk to him for a bit, huh? You get to sit in the chair, man. Guys, one more time, Joe Dungan. It was Emelie's first time ever doing stand-up.
She was awesome.
And it's their first time ever seeing a stand-up show. So they yelled.
Yep, me too, right? It was your first time? Oh, you have such a lifetime of bad life choices ahead of you. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh,
It's
of
a
course,
treat to
man.
be here.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for doing this.
Sure. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
Let's, well, I want to talk to you. Well, they talked during your entire set, so let's,
We've all learned a few things.
You handled that so well. Emelie, that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's Joe Dungan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you teach improv at the Academy? No. Oh, there you go.
So thanks for doing the show, man. I appreciate you doing it. You had we have the same agent, Adam Lieblein,
Yes,
shout out, commercial agent.
Yep, great
and
guy.
you were on set today,
I
which
had
is
a gig
amazing.
today.
Woo!
Thank you. I got it. Tell me, I want your actors. You're an actor. I want the opinion here if I qualify for my douchebag card. Here's what happened. I got the gig yesterday because you get these things on very short notice. I swear on my life, I got the call. I'm not making this up. While I was in the middle of ordering a pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks in Silver Lake. Now, if I'd asked for goat's milk, then yeah, I would be full douchebag. But I didn't. But I swear, it was one of those cliched, awful things where you're minding your own business in Starbucks and there's some jerk in line going on his phone with his agent. I was him yesterday.
Yeah.
I became the guy. So yeah, that was crazy.
Call times went? Yeah, I'm Joe. Joe,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Call time, yep, gotcha.
Yep. That's
Well, I'm
all.
sorry, can I just skip one more time? Skip. That's so funny. Well, congrats on that, man. You had
Thank
a
you.
booking today. What are the life? You went straight from here to, well, straight from there to here.
Yeah. Well, I went there, went home, and cleaned up a little bit because I was kind of gross, but.
Yeah, you clean up very nice.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
it. You're always a
Just
suit
you're
guy.
slick, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I try to be like you, Joe Dungan.
No,
So,
you're slick.
okay. I got a little of the fruit stuff from the cooking segment on me.
Well, you
Whatever
know,
it was.
little fruit stuff.
Little fruit stuff.
I think we've all been there. Get a little fruit stuff.
Little fruit stuff in you. So what were you like as a kid, and what was the dream of it all? I ask every one of my guests that.
What was I like as a kid? I was a disappointing child.
Okay.
I don't know. I was a quiet kid. I didn't act. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I kind of still don't. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, beekeeping, and I said, I was. What was my dream?
Yeah, like what were you? Did you always want to be an actor, comedian? What was it? What was it like?
No, I don't know what I wanted to get into real estate because when I was in high school. Yeah, right. Can you imagine? Lifelong career as a vice principal ahead of me. Why would I read a book about a guy who made a ton of money in real estate. I went, that's for me. And then I studied business in college, and I went, holy shit, this is boring. And I became a TV film major, and then segued into theater from there. So I did some acting and improv.
Hell yeah.
But I didn't really have a dream as a kid. I wanted to play football. I wanted to be an athlete.
Okay.
I gave up on that when I was about 11.
Yeah. You didn't play high school, did you?
No, I did play, not in high school. No, I was at that age where I was competing with other kids, and I went, okay, I see where this is going. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Let's just cross that one off the list and just figure out something else.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sweet deal. And you grew up in LA?
Yes.
You always grew up around here?
Born and raised in Van Nuys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not. And I've driven all over the valley my whole life. It's weird when you drive someplace and then years later you move there.
Yeah.
I used to live, I had a guest house literally down Camarillo across this big intersection.
Oh,
you know where the Habit is over here? The Habit Grill?
Habit Burger or whatever?
I had a guest house literally on the other side of the wall from that place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you've always lived around here too, so the dream, I mean, I guess you're always like around the film industry and stuff too.
Right.
So like, it's right there for me.
Yeah, so we're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You just see celebrities once in a while, whatever, I don't care. You drive by Universal, give them the finger, it's like,
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. But this is a cool thing I read about you, man, is that growing up in LA, you're actually an author.
Yeah.
And you wrote a book. Tell me more about LA Nuts.
I wrote a book about crazy people in Los Angeles called LA Nuts. I have one copy in the car. I forgot to bring copies. If you really
Who's getting it? Who's getting it?
Hit me up after. I can email me. I'll figure something out. But I got a copy in the car. It started basically as an exchange with a neighbor. We had this one neighbor in our apartment building who was insane, and just the way we commiserated about what a lunatic he was. She thought, this is funny, you should publish it. I said, okay, gee, thanks, where?
Yeah.
And I wrote it, there was a website called The Simon, and I started writing a regular column for them, and I did that for 2 years, and they said, you have the rights to it if you want to make a book out of it, so I self-published it. And I'm still $6,000 in the hole, so if somebody could pay $6,000 for the copy tonight, I could finally break even. But I'm glad I did it. It won a few awards. I submitted it to self-publish. It won first place in the Writer's Digest self-published book awards.
Oh yeah! I love that.
It placed in this one and that one. I have some medals and things and certificates, but it doesn't get me a seat at a restaurant. So but it's a nice conversation piece.
We have the author of LA Nuts here tonight. You can come on.
Right. Okay. This is Applebee's, sir.
They bring out the cake for you, though. You know.
Yeah. Have a seat, kid.
Whatever. You've been doing comedy a long time. What's the biggest screw up that happened to you while you were on stage?
Oh, the biggest screw up?
Yeah.
I've had
something in the crowd or whatever happened to you. The venue.
Let's see. I'd say the worst thing that happened. The worst feeling. You ever bomb and you know it, and then you walk off stage and you know you bombed because nobody wants to talk to you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It's funny in the same way like seeing a guy get kicked in the balls is funny because it's painful, but it still makes you laugh because you're like, oh Jesus, that can be me. That happens to me, and it's not pleasant, but it did, and it happened to me in Vegas.
Oh shit.
Twice in one night. There was a bit I was doing that was really working, and I did it at the World Series of Comedy. And it didn't hit well, and I didn't advance to the next round. And I happened to be booked in one of the most prestigious shows in Vegas that night, called the Dirty at 12:30.
Yeah, Laugh Factory.
I was in that.
No
way. At the M.
Okay.
The south end of the strip.
Yeah.
Very prestigious. There's this bar, this showroom, it fills up like 200 people. And I go up there, and I'm scheduled to do 7 minutes, and the first couple minutes work. And then I pivot from that, and it just starts to go off the cliff, and I lost the shit out of that audience. And when it was over, I got off stage, and I might as well have had fucking leprosy. It was awful. And there's a picture of me somewhere on the internet where they take a picture of all the comedians in the show that night, and they do it at the end. I had to wait like an hour and a half just to do that picture, and no one spoke to me. Walking around the casino like, they're still going. Oh, this headliner, Jesus, right? And finally ended up, I got the picture, and all right, making faces, yeah, thanks, bye, and I just kind of trudged to my car. It was 2 o'clock in the morning.
All right, Joe.
Fucking loser. Thank you.
Oh, that's so funny. What's the wildest video? It's funny when you bomb, Emily. You're gonna get this.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah,
you get to the point now. Like I've been doing comedy a long time too. It's like you get to the point where when you're bombing, it's hysterical.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like in the moment, you're like, what the fuck is happening? But like you're also like, this is just like, it's so funny.
It's the best.
Because you remember that stuff.
Because also you know how to write jokes. You know how to recite jokes to an audience that's paying attention. Give me an audience of like old Japanese people who don't understand you. That's what I want. give me the drunks watching the Raiders game who just want you to shut up.
Yeah.
Give me that room because that's fun. That's where you work out.
And if you can get 3 laughs out of that room, you're
that's how
professional.
That's how you get better.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's horrifying. It's awful. Why do we do
What's the wildest video you've seen on the internet that has changed you as a person?
Probably something truthful. Nothing like the truth to make you go, oh. You know what I've been watching, and they're not wild, but they're deep and heavy, is a guy named Dr. Joe Dispenza. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he talks about rewiring your brain. And it's like really, I mean, it's too heavy to get into, and he explains it better than I do, but that stuff is making me calm down. I had some serious panic attacks last year. And anxiety and shit, yeah.
I think everybody did, right? I mean,
You know what did it for me?
It was me, you, and two others in the crowd.
Yeah.
And here's another one.
It's Generation Z sitting here like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you panic about? We have White Claw. I had a panic attack Sunday. I went to Universal. I got on a ride, and it was freaking me out. I was that guy. I got on the Harry Potter ride, and the thing comes down and locks you in and starts to go. And I actually did this. I went, stop! They stopped the whole thing to take off the panic-stricken weird guy.
Oh my God.
And my friends were waiting for me because they were too chicken to ride it at all because they've got no anxiety. So I walk up to them. They're looking this way for me to come back, and I walk up to them. I'm like, yeah, that was me. That was like
next to you is like a 5-year-old that's like, move over.
Exactly. The kids are just like, the old guy.
Avada Kedavra, you know, or whatever. Isn't that a Harry Potter?
Yeah, that's how you kill someone.
Oh, it is? Oh, I thought that was Leviosa.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Let's play Harry Potter on the screen. What's the hardest? I listen to Pete Holmes' podcast a lot, and I love this question he always asks people: is what's the hardest you've ever laughed? Whether it was when you were a kid, whether it was like my monologue up top, whenever, whatever it was.
Well, besides your monologue up top, you know what used to crack me up was like watching David Letterman fuck with his guests. You ever see David Letterman interview Richard Simmons?
No.
It's the funniest thing because Richard Simmons takes life so seriously and Letterman doesn't, and he just shits on him. Richard Simmons is all up with life, and Letterman's like, fuck you. That's hilarious to me. I think that may have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. There have probably been others.
Yeah.
And I wasn't high. I look like I need marijuana, don't I?
I love that.
Anybody? And also, I want to say, I used to host, I don't know if this is part of the thing, I used to host a talk show. I used to host a live talk show like this.
Yeah.
And I know how much goddamn work this is, so you're doing great stuff.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Dungan, give it up one more time for him. We got a surprise for him because it's his birthday tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and Emelie Browning. Emelie. We're going to sing happy birthday to Joe right now. Yeah.
30.
Ready, guys? Emelie, you here?
Yeah.
Come on up, Em. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you.
Go, Joe.
Happy birthday, dear Joe Dungan. Happy birthday to you.
What is that?
They're celebrating my birthday. Adam and Sean are celebrating my birthday because it is my birthday in Finland.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Dungan, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen, let's say fuck Finland one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck Finland. Fuck Finland. I think the only other way, usually we close out the show with Adam and Sean rocking out and stuff, but I think there's only one other way in the world to close out another late show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to get the round of applause going. Get it going for the one and only Emelie Felina.
Guys, give it up for Mike. Guys, give it up for the show. How incredible. Wow, you know you're thriving in comedy when you're getting gigs for your side hustle. Yeah, that's true. I thought I'd bring my balloons with you tonight. Sorry, my apron is such a mess. I'm so embarrassed. I'm in such a weird mood. I've been reading about serial killers all day. Yeah. Ladies, why do we love it? You know, we love it. Do you hear that, guys? Keep up. You know, get with the trends. baby. Keep me in your basement for a few days. People are like, Emelie, he's a serial killer. That means he'll be with other women. I'm like, yeah, but he'll do it in front of me. It's called trust. Okay? That's what I like. Okay? That's what I like. Oh, God. I mean, seriously, what was it? Zac Efron played Ted Bundy? Woo. You know? Stab me hard, daddy. I mean, he only liked brunettes. Blondes, you lost. Step aside. He's got a type. Ooh, it's me. I'm dangerous on the streets. Hey-o. Should I make a balloon? I don't know. Who wants one? Yeah! Should we make it for... Oh, you stood. What's your name?
Brody.
Rody?
Brody.
Parody?
Yeah.
Brody with a B.
Brody starts with a B. What? I'm sorry, I'm just like, can't hear you. What was that? I'm a woman, it's like so hard to do everything. What was your name?
Brody.
Okay, hi. So you're like a beer. I don't know what to call you. So, if your name's not Michael, I don't know what to say.
My name's Michael!
What? Your name's Michael?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's easier. Next. Okay, so Michael. Hey. Oh my God. Hey. Oh, I'm 5'4". Okay. There we go. What can I make you today? Just kidding. I can't make everything.
A penis.
Oh, you guys are so boring. I'll make it yellow, like a Simpson penis. Such a weird day. God. I got a call from my doctor recently. Anybody else? It's fun to be wanted again. I got tested for STDs. My friend's like, don't take this the wrong way, but you look like you have an STD. I know, times are weird. I went to a sex party recently and I showed them my COVID results and they were like, wrong test. Anyway, my doctor, he was like, Emelie, you don't have any of the things. You don't have HSV2. Do you guys know what that is? No. It's a bunch of children. You all out here raw dogging thinking like, you're fine. Woo! No one sleep with that guy. He's gonna jackrabbit you and you're not even gonna have fun. Okay? Just kidding. Lovely. You wanted a penis? Okay. I don't really, like, this isn't like that fun of a thing to make. Like, see how easy that is? I can't deep throw it. Oh my God. Oh, did you want the balloon? Sorry. I'm so sorry, Michael. You're so cute. I have a boyfriend. I can't. I shouldn't. It'd be bad. It'd be so bad. It'd be so naughty. I'm just kidding. I'm Polly. Woo! I'm wild. Yeah, I love to date couples. You know what it's like to ghost two people at the same time? I hate group chats. It doesn't work. Okay, Michael, point to a friend. I'll make them a balloon. Okay, who are you pointing to? Is it Emelie?
No.
Oh, because I can't. My name's Emelie, and I don't like competition. Oh, Dan?
Danny.
Oh, Danny boy. Oh, hi. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, you're a girl.
I am.
Not like it matters.
No, girl, it does matter.
20. It does matter?
It does not matter.
Yes, 2021. I'm just trying to not get canceled. Tell me what to say and I'll do it. Tell me what to say and I'll
It
do it.
don't matter, girl.
It doesn't. I'm a girl. That is great. Thank you. I actually identify though as a hot girl. So, yeah. So call me hot she. Okay. So these are jokes I totally wrote. Yeah. Definitely. What can I get you today, love?
You got like a unicorn?
Oh, you're bullshit. Stupid. I hate these children. I just like, they're like, can I get Spider-Man but purple and black? And I'm like, ugh. You have needs. I hate it. Kids these days. Anyway. Oh my God. Who said that?
Rose.
Rose? Oh, of course you did. Aw, do you carry the weight of your parents' agony? You do. Are they divorced or still together?
No, they're together.
They're together, but you are like,
I have a
oh.
lot of brothers that have a lot of problems.
Oh, God. Sweetie, this is my time. Are you a middle child?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
We get along.
I know, people are like, what's it like to be a middle child? I'm like, oh my God, thank you for talking to me. That's really kind of you. Middle child. Always solving the problems of the world, even at a show that you're paying for. Sweetie, relax. Unclench your butthole. Okay. There we go. So I think I'm making a unicorn. That's what I'm doing right now. I know. I'm really good with my hands. Boys, watch out. Not you, condomless horn dog. Bitch, okay, so let me go back to my story. So I was misdiagnosed with herpes for 3 years. I fucking walked around this town like the Paul Revere of herpes. I told everybody. Everybody. That's not, if you have herpes, oh my God, welcome to the club. It's so fun. I mean, I only have HSV1, which isn't as bad, but it doesn't matter. You should hear my pitch, though, to get guys to sleep with me. Have you ever been so hot an STD doesn't stop you? Guys, come on. Anyway, educate yourselves. STDs are sexy. It means you get tested. Because some of you think you don't have something, but you do. You disgusting guys. Okay. Anyway, we're making a unicorn. La 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 la. Okay, so I'm totally like this. Hire me for your kid's birthday party. Let's see. Okay, so this is like the face or something. I don't know. This is my first time making balloons. No. Anyway, Rose, I really like you. Where are you from, Rose?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
You asked Diane.
I know. Okay, sass. She's playing it back to teacher. I see what you're doing. I will rebuttal. I will. What do you do? You're an actor. Yes. We love it. Sorry?
Yes.
You are. Fantastic. We're all going to make it, sweetie. Everybody here tonight, give it up for yourselves. I'm not even worried. We're all going to make it. Because we have each other. Yes. It's all about being the most famous in the room. Okay? I like a little competition. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm in such a weird mood. What's going on? Everything is so strange. My parents got divorced. It was funny. In the courtroom, my mom was like, dibs on the dog. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, rough, you know? I'll pee on you. All right. Yeah. My dad was a good guy. He was a pastor, and then he became a carpenter, so he's like Jesus, but backwards. Anyway, I might have a couple of ex-Christians in the audience. I like it. Rose, too. Wow, we are fucked up, aren't we? I used to tell people about Jesus in the streets.
No.
I did. I passed out flyers. I know. Did you do that?
No, we saw you in the show here a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so you've heard these jokes. You can leave. What did I say? I love hearing about myself.
You said an assault joke and we laughed.
Oh, you're bringing up my rape at a time like this? I love it. The first time I had sex, the guy was like, get on top, and I was like, and do what? You know what I'm saying? In rape, they don't ask you to do anything. Gentlemen. Anyway, guys, come on. Do I have to do it again? Come on! Girls who have been assaulted are this much more interesting. You don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, here's your goddamn unicorn.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Peasants. Wow, you guys were absolutely lovely. This was absolutely wonderful. It's going to be back in LA. I was in Austin, Texas for a while, which you know what I'm saying? I mean, gosh, abortions are just not funny. You just don't joke about it. Miscarriages are not funny. I mean, my mom had 5 and she's not funny at all. I mean, her setups are good, but her deliveries are all...